Okay, Capricorn, thanks for joining us here at Red Root Yoga and Mysticism. This is going to be your, whoa, you got a jumper. Okay, so this jumped out. Jupiter, I trust that luck and magic are on my side. I didn't get to finish the intro. I'm over here multitasking. I'm shuffling as I speak, and that card jumped out. So Capricorn, this is your reading for the beginning of June 2026. These readings are timeless and intuitive, so whenever it finds you, it still is applicable. It finds you when it's meant to. Okay, Capricorn, June 2026, the first part of June 2026. What do we have from your guides? Okay. Your next card is Fire. I make room in my life for my passions. So Capricorn, I don't know what you got going on, but whatever it is, this is pretty exciting. Listen, here in this depiction, both of these depictions, you have two horses. This might be a unicorn. But you have two horses. You're here. Oh, these are both unicorns. What am I talking about? You're here. If you're finding this video in 2026, this is the year of the fire horse. Horses as an archetype represent freedom. Horses are wild. Horses are powerful. Horses also, what's maybe not spoken about as much, is they are prey animals. And so they have that instinct about them that's either gonna, when sort of energy presents themselves or something pops up in their life, they have the instinct to either do the fight or flight thing. They're either gonna stand and confront that which approaches them, or they're gonna flee. I say this because I'm kind of, look, Capricorn, I'm sharing this with you. I haven't shared this with anybody else, but you'll find out. I'm a horse girl. I love horses, and so they're incredibly powerful, transformative animals that have a very sacred place in my life, but also in many cultures. And it's interesting. This is the year of the fire horse, and here as we're beginning June, you pulled two cards that have sort of the horse or the unicorn depiction. So let's start here with the Jupiter card. I trust that luck and magic are on my side. If you are finding this in the beginning part of June 2026, we know that next week there is an incredibly beautiful astrological transit that's happening on June 9th. You have Venus and Jupiter becoming conjunct in Cancer. So it's just like the most delicious and, I mean, luxurious and helpful and fortunate and lucky, auspicious, all those good words. That is what this energy is. So Capricorn, in your life right now, there's something that you are excited about, and there might be a part of you that's a little timid or hesitant about this thing, but your guides are asking you to know that you have magic on your side. You have the magic of the universe that is here to support you. You have your guides, your angels, your ancestors, you have spirit, all of whom quite really, truly have your back and who are here to help give you signs and to affirm that you are on your path. And so at any point, you always have access to the non-physical presence in your life that is such a rich resource. So this might be a point in time where you are stepping beyond what might be your normal sort of paradigm or methods for making decisions or making changes in your life. And maybe you're moving away from your kind of day-to-day habits that you lean on that are really rooted in that material, physical world, the things that you can see and touch and hear and taste. This might be you really embarking on that part of your spirit that's really urging you to kind of loosen the reins and be free, like run free, be wild, to the extent that fills your heart and makes you feel good. And it's asking you to trust that you have this tremendous, intricate, dynamic, and powerful apparatus, this system, this, I picture, those giant trampolines, or like when you go to the circus, there's the folks that hang from the ceiling, and below them is this really large net. Well, you have this infinite net that is the quantum field, that is the universe, that's all available and here to help you stay buoyant, to help create the sort of support that you need. Even if you can't see it, it's there for you. And so your guides are saying, hey, listen, don't look down, continue to jump, run free, run with that idea, run off that intuition that tells you that that person's special. There's something to learn from this person, or that person that you just met. Yeah, there's a connection there that you're meant to explore. Don't second guess it. Listen to your intuition. Listen to the messages that your guides and the universe are offering to you. Allow yourself to let go of your need to be in a certain, it's not, control is the word that comes to mind for me, but it's more like, learn to lean on the things that you can't see, because just because you can't see it doesn't mean they're not there. You have tremendous, it's not even really luck, it's magic. You have tremendous magic that is just the natural laws of the universe that are working and that are on your side. Next, you have this fire, horse, unicorn energy here. I make room in my life for my passions. Yeah, Capricorn, your guides are saying, live it up, have fun, lean into the excitement, lean into the thing that quite actually lights a fire in your belly, or that thing that you just can't get off your mind. What's really coming through for me as a person, there's somebody that you've met or that you're about to meet that just comes out of left field. You don't know this person. This is a new person to you, and they've made quite the impression through really not doing much at all, but just in you meeting them, you recognize something about their soul. That's a spirit that is familiar to you in the best of ways. And so your guides are saying, trust that. This might be somebody that doesn't fit the kind of, archetype or image that others in your circle do, or your family. But this is somebody that you're meant to know and get to know pretty well. And this is going to be a special person in your life. And there's something that you are meant to receive from that connection. There is sort of an igniting of passion. And this feels like, this might be somebody that surprisingly shares similar passions to you. And from that comes tremendous growth. Tremendous growth is on the horizon for you. So have fun, lean into that, that real, potent, fiery, active, taking initiative kind of energy. Let's go ahead and clarify for Capricorn. Clarify for Capricorn this message, please. Let's clarify for Capricorn. 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Sacred rest, retreat, balance, restore. So Capricorn, your guides are saying that it might be helpful for you to find ways to allow yourself to rest from what's your typical kind of current day-to-day life. That resting energy, one, you're going to need it with all the energy that you're putting out, expressing in your life in general right now, right? You need that rest to be able to recover, not in like a desperate way, like you've run a marathon and now you got to recover for the next like week, not like that. It's more that because you have such bright, ignited, fiery, active energy that you are tapping into right now, this resting element is going to allow you to continue to fuel yourself, which translates to for you to have continued clarity, and to continue checking in with yourself, to listen even more deeply to your intuition and to your guides. Sacred rest is that, that's, yes, amazing sleep can be incredibly restorative. Sacred rest can also refer to just time that you take for yourself in the day. So maybe that's meditating. Maybe you have a restorative sort of mind, body, spirit practice. Maybe you do yoga, or going for a walk, or being in nature. But this is an opportunity for you to continue to maintain balance, to kind of come back into your own, because there's so much energy here that you're beginning to foster and lean into as it relates to others, to going out into the world and living and expressing yourself in these really amplified and new ways. Anytime we learn something new, or we're adopting a new habit, or even when we're visiting someplace new, there's so much that we're taking in the physical sense, right? Like our bodies, our brains are absorbing a lot of information, but also our spirits are also able to saturate themselves in that moment, and you're exposed to a lot of other energy that comes up within you, but also that you sort of cause and create an experience in the world. All in all, it's a really powerful, energetic experience, but it's entirely positive and healthy and good. So it's just about maintaining that balance and restoring yourself in the ways that help to nourish your body and check in with your soul. This is a beautiful and exciting reading, Capricorn. I hope this is helpful. Thanks.